we love to see. The flags are quite similar, just slightly 90 degrees tilted for some.
You know, there's that thing about the pillow, which is French flag pillow, which is like 13.99, and it was then the Dutch one, which was 9.99. I'm like, what the hell?
You look up pillows?
No, like there was some meme coming by on the internet.
Well, you see different things than I do. Now let's look at the Bansis Fetcher. Monty already taken out of the equation. Of course, Echo will also be taken out. Mira is a decent possibility, but Trust Gaming is playing on defense, so you always say, oh, just leave it open.
I don't know what else they would ban though, because they want to play that Maestro, and indeed, Mira is going to be the ban. Like, I'm just slightly biased towards Mira, and that will never leave. Mira has been my main forever.
You were roaming. You got a shout out from Kickstar when you were a big boy back then.
I will always love Mira, so I always hope people don't ban her. But yeah, this is unfortunately the case, as they are going to be going with Echo and Mira ban. Coming in, we are going to Laundry Supply first, as I don't see anything too strange in these lineups.
So far, so good it does seem, as we now see Trust Gaming starting off on the defense. Capitão, a very capable and logical choice for the side of XTreme Video Esports, trying to burn away the dreams of Trust Gaming and maybe choke them in the smoke. Deepak already had some experience choking before when they were facing Supremacy in their first match. It was a awkward fight when he saw Alive on a staircase. And let's hope he had some aim practice on T-Hunt before this one to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, because those kind of things will cost you rounds later on in the round.
I would even dare to say that might have cost him the map.
That could have costed him the map as well, and that if you bring it all the way back to that.
Yeah, well, Alive is or was the key fragger back then for Supremacy. He had so many kills, 3 kills that round, as you said. If he would have been destroyed, 7-5. Your prediction would have stood, as now Yogurt takes down Quadzy. It's again over aggression by the young man from Just Gaming. And this isn't the first time we've seen that today. It isn't the first time we've seen that ever. As he has taken a little bit of health out of Yogurt's pocket. But, well, it is barely enough to say this was a good move.
Yeah, Quadzy just, again, too aggressive for these kind of teams. Gets read perfectly well, and thus gets countered perfectly well. And right now, Yogurt's just gonna open up the attic right here, make little holes that he can watch.
Yeah, but if you look at what they got out of it, they got the Jaeger down, plus at least one of his ADSs, which was hanging around there. That's so much time, which Trust Gaming could have wasted, so much utility they could have wasted, completely taken out.
And right that just now, look at that they got control of Attic as well. And Attic gives you instantly control of Meeting, because that vertical play is just too powerful. And no one is actually be roaming there. Just Leonski playing in the classroom, trying to maybe hold on later on, as he is trying his best.
He might walk into an angle because there's still people in the tower. But luckily he does get away unscathed. Now opens up the angle and takes out Yogurt. Brings it back to a 4-on-4, but he is downed, I believe.
Yeah, he's going to be down. Manages to rotate all the way back right here. Deepak is going to be the man to help him back up. Put him to 20 HP. As that is the new thing with resets.
But was he downed on the rotate back? Because that window was opened.
He got shot by the window on the tower, I'm pretty sure.
Unfortunate for him right there. It was a logical decision, but was there a safer exit maybe?
No. There was no other exit at that point. Like, either he had to cross and then he would be walking straight into the line of fire of the Hibana, or he had to do what he just did right here. As we speak of, the Hibana is going to be opening up in the blue electrical box. Creates a rotation. Now they should know that they passed through. As rotate back is just going to happen right now. Shield is going to be deployed right there. Concussion and impact are coming down from Ranchiro, trying to take down that shield. Succeeds in doing so. Fudge will not be taken into stun mode, as ADSs are there to protect him. Voids gets a beautiful one tap onto Meads.
And that really hurts. I believe he still had at least one canister left. And that is now gone for good. It is a 4-on-3 situation. The Onski is low, as we said before. Now the stun nades will fly out. Fire nades also will fly in, and that means now there is a big chance for XTreme Video Esports. Avage gets one, Avage gets two! And that means it's actually a very good possibility for Trust Gaming. 2 shotgun kills come in from Deepak, and somehow they win this round.
Beautifully played right here. Nice rotation coming in the last second right there, picking up one by one. As Avage, he took down the diffuser, then took down someone who tried to challenge him. And as the Ash was thinking, okay, that means I can go diffuse now, he managed to rotate back in and draw the attention of the other player.
But how did Meats die there? Like, you shouldn't
no
die
clue.
there. He got a one-shot.
What I do know is that the Hibana hole was messed up, so they couldn't actually breach through that properly.
So it was a lucky shot right there, which actually opened up the round for XTreme.
Yeah.
And, well, if they knew where Avage was, they could have fired him out with the Capitao. Maybe invest an arrow there instead of the position you just got a kill from. And then, I think, if that would have happened, XTreme Video might have actually won the round.
They could have possibly, yeah, but wasn't the case. Trust Gaming takes up the first one. Something that XTreme isn't used to as of yet. Of course, won 6 consecutive rounds last time they were playing.
But that was starting on defense.
That's true.
So let's see if that will actually come into play later on. It is now Leonski and Quadzi having a little party right here, but eventually saying, well, can't hold it off right now. We'll just have to move some other way, just reinforce a little bit, seem like teammates. Quadzi goes back to this tower area once again. Last time around, the same window he was punching right now, he died instantly. And almost cost Trust Gaming a round from the get-go.
Yeah, his means is still reinforcing quite late, so to say. So if they manage to read this out, they could have possibly went in for a push right there. That won't be the case, as Yogurt is still busy opening up the window. And right now we'll be droning. Only 2 people on site. Leonski, quite a long angle right there from the armory, is going to be able to protect them and assist them if need be. XTreme is ready to possibly go for something right there. Actually down on Quadzi once again, the first one to die. As Livin is taking some damage back, just not enough to get him killed.
But they know it's Trust Gaming actually investing a lot of players outside of the bomb site, meaning their defense might be a little bit weaker. Time is still in favor of XTreme, as well as Livin is now moving up. Meats is standing by. He doesn't really know what to do. Vertical play has been opened up already. I don't know if it was their opinion to do so, their choice to do so. But so far they can't really do too much from it. The first nades come in from Renshiro. The time is now ticking lower and lower. Only 1 minute 30 left on the clock. And they now know where the smoke is, so they might be able to get him out of position.
Now they're going to be trying to get in with a possible plant right here as they are stacking up right there. They want to go in for those smokes and fire arrows on Falco. But there's still going to be someone right there as Avage picks up 1 frag. Falco will then get the trade onto Meads, opening things up in kids. And he is with the diffuser. He is going to have the opportunity to make this happen. Falco and Yogurts both pick one up. And it's all going to be up to Avage right now in a 1-on-4 situation to try and make this happen. It won't happen. Foy will take it down. And that will bring things to a 1-1.
It is Avage still trying to hold on. Last round he got to as well. Unfortunately though, his team was overrun this time around. It was especially that smoke dying which cost him dearly. I think if that kill would have gone the way of Trust Gaming, it would have been a completely different round. More crossfires being able to be put up. Smoke canisters coming in as well to delay things even further. But now we'll have to go back to reality. And that means it's 1-1. XTreme Video Esport just got a round on the board. And they want to get another one as well.
Well, that was their main issue. And actually, Trust Gaming deciding to go kitchen now. Not going for the typical top floor once again after they lose it. No, they are going kitchen. Kitchen is a bomb site that is relatively easy to attack, as many people say. So it's gonna be a interesting thing to see whether or not they can manage to work this one out or not.
Yeah, Trust Gaming could have gone up to dorms once again if they wanted to, but it seems like they weren't too confident on their positions just there. Maybe it's a oddball to catch XTreme Video Esports off guard, but as you said, this bomb site is relatively easy to take compared to the other ones. So
it's easy to take if you have a termite.
Oh yeah, whoops.
they don't have that. So they need to make it work with their Hibana X pellets, which are easier to bandit trick. So also no sledge, just the concussions of Renshiro to take down the shield and contest the bandit. So they know where one player is going to be playing, and Quatsi is going to be ready for a jump out right there. As once again he is tending to go towards the aggressive side. Now might actually work out, rotates out, decides that he's going to stay on side and not go for the first aggressive peek.
Play like a teammate like he usually should. As we now see the bandit standing by its Mies, always taking those supportive roles for his team as Quatsi is trying to pre-fire. No player just there though. It seems like XTreme is slightly scared from what's going on right there. Lots of shots being fired. It is now Foy also trying to punch this castle barrier. But why is he doing that and not one of his players that could have been expelled, like maybe the Sledge with his hammer?
Now he's going to be in a safe spot. He's not going to be opening up completely. He punches it 11 times so they can just one punch it whenever they want it to be opened up. And as he, the way he did it, he's not exposing any bit of his feet right there. Doing it safely so other people could be busy with doing more important stuff as the shield now gets taken out. This will open up a possibility for Meads to maybe get in with his X-Kairos. Will Meads read it though? As Voy is detonating it. No, that will not be the case. X-Kairos will be opening up and that creates a line of sight for the side of XTreme to work with.
But Mies was lying on top of a drone for a long time and the drone still hasn't been taken out. Which means it's just a matter of time before XTreme Video Esports knew what timing they had to put in to destroy that wall with those X-Kairos pellets. Now it is more lines of vision for the side of the Frenchies. They're just biding their time, waiting for the moment to strike, walk in, get that diffuser down. They're just waiting. 50 seconds left, no reason to rush, no players of Trust Gaming taken out just yet. Also no real flank possibility either.
C4 will be missing right there, and that means Void can go up for the plant right here. Leonski knows he has to target this. Meeves picks up one. Quatsi gets taken out right here as Leonski's trying to go for a more aggressive angle. Gets taken out eventually by Yogurts, and that brings it to a 2-3 on 4 situation with Meads on 1 HP. Deepak gets down. It's all up to a fight now in a 1-on-4 once again. Will they be able to clutch it out this time as they took it literally to the last very second? It doesn't seem good for the Dutch. Well, majority of the Dutch lineup right here. Vouch picks up 1. Needs to find 3 more. Is actually not using the ACOG on the Elder, which is an interesting fact right there. Picks up 2. Could be going for a third one, possibly. As he is now going to get into a crossfire right here. He's going to possibly go for a jump out. That will be called out by the side of XTreme, hopefully. As he gets picked up finally by Renshiro. And that means XTreme are bringing this to 2-1.
And that hurts for Trust Gaming. Of course, this bomb site isn't that easy to hold. But then why would you go to this one over Kids Dorms?
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
No logical like, a lot of people might think, oh yeah, Trust Gaming, new team, going from the Benelux region. They might have some Benelux strats, some cheesy things. This isn't one of them.
This isn't one of the things we've seen.
We haven't seen this in a logical playstyle.
No, we haven't.
And we haven't seen it work out, but, well, at least one positive vibe for Trust Gaming is that they won the first round. They have Avage already racking up 5 frags. Knowing they can bank on him, maybe they want to move more as a unit with him as a key player.
Those are only, like, exit frags.
That's true.
You call them. Like, it's past plant situation where he's the only one left against 4. You're not supposed to win that, and if you get like 5 kills in such a situation, those 5 kills mean nothing, right? Because they don't actually help you win the round. Still frags, but they don't really do anything.
They just look cool.
They look good on the scoreboard.
It's like Reddit karma.
Yeah, doesn't do anything, just looks cool.
Well, we finally figured that one out as well. We'll now also go into a new round. Trust Gaming still on the defense, still not working out too well, but this time they can go back to the lower bomb side. See if they can hold off once again. Last time around, though, it was also a bit iffy, I must say.
Yeah, definitely. This came down to a last-second clutch from 2 players right there. Avach, of course, getting 2 kills. That was actually 2 kills which were really impactful. And
but look at his position now. Is this too dangerous? Does he have a way out? Does he have any support? It seems like a no-no.
No, but he does have 78 bullets in the magazine to make sure that he won't be peaked. Now we'll be rotating all the way back out. as he is finding out he's going to get pressured. Tried to stall as long as possible, had to fall back after just 40 seconds, allowing XTreme to take control of the tower relatively easily and unharmed.
Was there actually a Maestro cam around there? Because I haven't spotted one when they were moving in or around. And that might be a very important intel thing, as Quatsi has already taken a little bit of damage early on, as we are expecting from him. It seems like he has already dropped back towards the bomb site just to make sure he doesn't take any more or loses his life. Probably his coach or analyst saying, please dude, just play passive. Don't go for aggressive plays every round, because, well, it seems like that is costing them big time.
That's definitely costing them big time, as they keep on getting on the back foot early on right here. Now, this might actually change right now, as Quatsi will die now by Renshiro. Once again, the first one, of course, could be expected to, as he is the roamer. Leonski will then be getting the refrag. Be quite low on HP as well. Vai's picking up another frag. And as Deepak picks up one more, XTreme seems to be falling apart for this bomb site. It's 2 on 4 right now. Who spots out an arm, won't be able to get the frag into Falco, who is trying to hold on to his life himself.
Foy now trying to distract with that punch hole, but unfortunately for him, Deepak is aware of everything he is doing. Smoke has been popped, Leonski has been dropped, but Falco is only the one player left standing for XTreme Video Esport.
Yeah, but the diffuser is down upstairs as well, and they know that. And as he tries to rotate back up, it will be Deepak waiting for him to move up those stairs, and just takes him down with a quick burst of his SMG-11 right there to finish things off. Right now, we are in a 2-3 scoreline in favor of XTreme. First, 2-2 actually.
Just testing us once again.
Just testing us.
But one thing we have to note is last match we saw was XTreme Video Esports against Pact.
Yeah.
And we said Livin isn't having his game just yet. It seems like he's not having his day. 0 frags so far.
That could be the case. Like, sometimes when you don't have your game, it's actually you don't have your day, and it's really frustrating as a player when that happens. Maybe Trust is just completely denying his playstyle as well.
But like, you've been there as well, probably having a bad day, or maybe a bad game. Does it continue partially due to XTreme having to go into a next match instantly instead of having an hour off?
But you don't have a little reset to just no, T-Hunt doesn't help for me, at least. Might help for others, because you're gonna stick in that same rhythm. You need to get out of it, get into it
have
again.
A walk or something.
You just need to reset yourself, and if you can do that, then you have an opportunity of actually getting into the game properly next round. So yes, it doesn't help that you're playing back-to-back with little to no break, as that will give you no time to just have a little reset, little time for yourself to try and think of what went wrong and what you can do better.
Well, unfortunate for Livin in that side of things. He can, of course, still come back. There's many rounds yet to fight over. As we'll go back to Kid's dorms to see if Meats and his Smoke can survive a little bit longer than he did last time and actually use his canisters. Just Gaming seemed to be overrun last time around, partially due to some early deaths. But this time they haven't opened up the walls as much as they did last time around. And is that positive or bad for them?
Good, because what's going to happen most likely now is as soon as they read there's only 2 people on site, grenades are going to be coming in, smokes are going to be coming in, and they're going to be trying to just rush through into the kids again and make their pick right there. And as Deepak is falling back right now, no one will be there to assist Meads, if that may be the case. Now, first canister is supposed to be going down. Not actually sure if it got popped already or shot by the side of XTreme.
It would have been extreme to see that one being shot, because I believe no player was standing by for that angle. Maybe there was something to stop it. Maybe it fell through the floorboards. We don't know. At least Deepak threw out a Legion mine just to make things worse for XTreme Video Esports if they move in. Maybe Mies has delayed the pop of the
I don't see it
canister?
anywhere.
No, I
laying down there.
don't see a red blinky thing. So it seems
Oh,
like
it's actually there. It's in the window. All right.
Okay. It just need to zoom a little bit more. Now it is Livin throwing in nades as well, trying to destroy D-Back, but he's running out! And he has the frag as well. Jumps into the nado, and he will fall due to that as well as a down. Ranchiro gets the follow-up, meaning it's a 4-on-3 in favor of XTreme Video Esports. They need a few more kills. They have some intel on the players, so they just need to move in and get them.
Yeah, Voy in the meantime on that rotation hold, making sure no one can move back in, and Leonski's about to make himself guilty of that fact. Fire arrows are coming in. That will indicate the fact that they are going to be jumping in anytime soon. But as we see that happen, no one is jumping in. And Leonski's about to find a new contact point right here onto Yogurts, as he's going to get droned out right now. Meads will be trying to peek that one. Goes with the shotgun. Hits him twice with the shotgun. In the meantime, Falco went in. Now takes down Meads as well. And it's going to be a 2-on-2 situation, actually. 1-on-3 as Avich is going to down. And Leonski will be the one to try and clutch this one out against 3 full health people. Falco is going to be planting the diffuser, as he's going to get taken out by Voy, who was on the flank watch. Knew he was in there. All he had to do is just hold the rotation, and this is unlucky.
Rather unlucky, but he saw the nade as well, you would say.
Yeah, but staying outside would just let yourself be vulnerable for Valkyrie.
Yeah,
for
like
Voy and
jumping into a nade or trying to fight outside.
Well, like he saw the red indicator, so I think he wasn't sure whether it
maybe he thought it was
outside
because he
that's
may
what I
have
mean.
bumped
Like
into
you
it.
saw it back then as well, so
Yeah,
not sure.
nobody knows what it's like.
No, definitely not.
Except for that guy. Well, let's see what this round will bring in. Is the lead for XTreme Video Esports on the offensive side as they pick up the Nomad. Trying to see what they can do this time, but I believe it's Kids Dorms again. This Gaming was not too fond of Kitchen in the end either.
Actually, the only frag Livin had this match is by a grenade, which killed the back postmortem.
When he was down, yeah.
When he jumped into the grenade, because he killed him.
Well, it works.
It works.
Quadzi has less.
Oof.
Well, like, I know the guys. I can BM them a little bit. He'll still hit me at LAN, I know, but
Probably.
it's a risk worth taking.
Quadzi just seems to be having no situational awareness so far this game, because like how he died last time, he was just holding a vertical angle next to a window, which was opened up already. So Ranchero just got an easy entry frag right there.
Well, let's see if this new position will help him out in the end. Because so far, he hasn't had that impact we're used from him.
Yeah, but like Quadzi is good in taking one-on-one fights. That's where he excels at. If he's getting peaked, he can do it. But if he gets outplayed, basically, that's when he doesn't.
Is it the lack of game sense right now from him?
I think it's just a different kind of playstyle that he has.
And he can't
really,
read it so far.
He purely relies on his aim.
Yeah.
And when he is going to get outplayed, that aim won't get you anywhere, because brain is more important than aim in Siege on the highest level.
Well, this is just below the highest level, as now Falco will take down Meads. Just punches open a window and shoots him out of existence. And that is a sad moment for Trust. The smoke already out and still 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, Quadzi now will be from below, possibly having the opportunity to contest these windows if Meads opened up vertical holes, and I don't think that's the case, as I only see the hatch being opened up. Quadzi is going to have a hard time trying to deny this, as he's looking to rotate out, it seems like.
And now it is XTreme Video Esports, knowing they have a lot of control and knowing they can slow it down a little bit as well. Just hoping for Just Gaming to make another mistake, peeking where they shouldn't peek. But there are more peeking angles being opened up. I believe it is D-Pack on the mute, standing by right there.
Yeah, Vich just uses Bailiff right there to open up one hole. Is just waiting for the rappel sound right now. And as soon as he hears that, he's going to be starting to push in. Manchiro uses both concussion lifelines to try and deny anybody from rotating in, as Livin once again is using this Falco going into the plant in the meantime. Vich knows around location where he is, takes him down to half HP. We'll be getting that frag down to diffuser 4-3 right now. Still in favor of XTreme as Vich picks up a second one, knows where one more is, knows where Yogurt is, takes him down as well, knows Quadzi on the run out. And it's all going to be up to Voy now, finds one in a 1-on-2 situation. Only needs to pick up Leonski and Vich now, as he is going to be moving up to the main, the white stairs possibly. Two Minds will be there to try and stall him out, as He is rotating softly through the map, trying to find an entry, trying to get a vertical angle that he can use.
But he's wasting so much time, 20 seconds left. And now we'll try to go through the attic. And that might make some noise. Leonski is standing by. That means Just Gaming gets the last round of this first half. We saw some great plays right here from Falco, for instance. Just getting that frag, and Avage just doing some amazing stuff as well. Baiting out for Quatsi a bit as well. I was thinking, like, why would you take that fight? You already had two. You have so much teammates. And then, well, Quatsi is running out. Probably a good call coming in right there.
I think
Just
that was
Gaming bringing it back 3-on-3. And now they'll go to the offensive side. In theory, they don't really have the score they want, but at least the Avage is on fire with 8 kills already, so that does spell trouble for XTreme, maybe.
Definitely came further than Pact already, bringing that third round on the board. Now we are going to see how effective XTreme is on the defense, whether or not they can hold this off. Tower defense first. Very interesting bomb site to see, since XTreme played this in the qualifiers as well, really aggressively. So if you need a Quatsi, then you need him on this side.
Well, let's see if Quatsi will be the man we want to see. Deepak is back on that Ash like we've seen him before in their prior match against Supremacy. That was the first one we casted today. That was a draw. So no team coming out on top, but at least we had a good, exciting showing. This one as well going up quite well for both teams, 3-3, but Trust Gaming had to bounce back quite a bit as they did lose early on, but are now seemingly stronger, and maybe they can translate that into this offensive side.
Yeah, let's hope they can, as they are starting to take the control that they want. Seems like they are going from the south side of the building, taking control of Armory and the bedrooms to maybe get some sort of a long angle. These Valkyrie cameras all like located outside, alibi prismas as well to assist in the tower, give a high like full-time ping for Yogurts to work with. And meeting room is the first obstacle that they need to take.
But Meets is also spawning out Void. 2 drones doing some great work, meaning that the players of Just Gaming want to move in a little bit faster. Luckily though, when the drones are destroyed, they know to slow it down and not overstep the ground they've already been given. And that means they slow, they wait for Meets to open up the wall in towards the meeting room. And now the drones are also flying in, spotting Void still lurking around there. But he knows he has to fall back right now.
Yeah, Void will be forced to fall back. It's the only rotation back will be through attic or the basement. And I think with the addition of Nomad, that will be really hard. As Falco is now positioning himself on the stage, trying to use his Valkyrie cameras to his best potential right here. He's going to spot out a drone. Drone doesn't spot him out.
I think Leonski did, because he was on his drone. Now he sees him again, gives the real-time information. And now Quatsi, of course, with his great aim, wants to take that fight. And maybe one of his mates will help him out. No real pressure coming out, though, from the rest of Trust Gaming on towards Falco. But the nade from Quatsi takes out Void. It wasn't the direct idea to take him out, it seems, but well, it did. Now with the air jab as well, it is Falco being pushed out of position, meaning Quatsi has a easy going on the second one as well. And Void even gives him a compliment.
Yeah, now they run into a problem. They don't have control of attic yet, and they do need to take that if they want to get this one going. Deepak takes down one more, but the diffuser has been dropped in the sides of Renshiro. Right there, those bandit batteries will be assisting him in holding this one off, as he knows the around position of Nomad. Nomad actually gets that frag. A fight somehow manages to take that one. It's all going to be up to the alibi living right now, but the plant is going down. There's nothing he can do against this if Trust Gaming holds us off perfectly. As you see, every single rotation is being held. Gonna get fired up right there. Gonna get cooked by Capital as he has to rotate out. He has to try something, but it seems like a lost job for Livin.
Wants to drop through his hatch, it seems like it, but no real change to stay alive. It's Quatsi with the last frag, and Trust Gaming make it work. We said, or at least you said properly, Quatsi is really key on this side, and he already gets free.
Yeah, beautiful grenade there from the start. Tried to take down Valkyrie. actually through the rotation hole, caught someone who was rotating through, and
Yeah,
that's.
but do you think it was an accident or was
I
the
think
idea?
that was an accident because they wanted meeting control, right? So
Yeah, they wanted to get Falco.
yeah, managed to get him afterwards in a gunfight, but it's a nice extra, I guess, if
Yeah.
you just take one down in the next layer of defense.
Yeah, luckily they knew it was Falco still sitting around there, though. That was the air jab being put into play as well to push him to a new position. He had a long way to run, fell to Quadzy in the end, and now it will actually be a little bit of a interesting fight as Liffen picks up something else as well.
Yeah, we're going for KE this time instead of the Alibi. Now, Alibi didn't really come into play last time as they totally negated that side of the map. Weren't going for tower control, instead to control the rest of the map. Kaid might be able to help blocking off more walls, making sure that the tournament of meats can't easily go through. And look at this. 3 drones right there, and 1 on there. That will indicate you where they are going to be coming from.
You would say so, but Trust Gaming knows how to play with our minds just as well as they play with their opponents. But as a caster, it's a bit more annoying because we say stuff and then it's incidentally incorrect.
Yeah, sometimes.
By the way, are you happy about the play of XTreme Video Esport to go for this tower bomb site
It's really
twice?
ballsy, so to say. Like, you might actually want to go for a laundry room, but maybe by going to this bomb site once again, they show some kind of determination that they want to take this and maybe play into some mind games from Trust Gaming. As Falco gets droned out, we'll be able to rotate back up, but doesn't know there's an actual flank hold right there by the form of Quadzy.
And this is Quadzy's time to redeem himself so far. No, not an extra kill, but Falco has been downed.
Oh, Leonski gets one as well, and Yogers is just looking like, where does that kill come from? Leonski able to just move freely, just outplaying Yogurts right there. He's trying to pick up on that frag, just doesn't seem to be able to find him. And right now, Trust Gaming have 1 minute 40 left, where they are basically in a 3-on-5 situation. They have the 2-minute advantage right here, as Yogurts picks up Leonski finally. Now, it's up to Trust Gaming to actually watch out right now, because he does have this tower control. He does have the opportunity to try and push through, as now the meeting wall has been opened up. I assume. Not sure how, considering there were a Kaid on that one.
Well, sometimes they do magical stuff as Foy is holding that angle, but it's Yogurts now playing a bit more ballsy for that outside control, knowing he has 2 ADSs here and still has a Valkyrie camp to work with, despite the IQ clearing out some. Leonski might have missed that one and not expecting that position, as now it's Renshiro also hoping to help out Yogurts when he can. And just holding angles is the ID for XTreme Video Esports, as more walls are being destroyed, but more kills might come in for the French side. That's Just Gaming is slowly moving in.
Yeah, they did have all the time to work with. Now it starts to fall back, as it's only 40 seconds left on the clock. 3 men alive on the side of XTreme, who need to make this happen. Yogurts picks up the frag onto Deepak, gets tagged to about half HP himself. Ash wasn't able to pick up that frag. What's a beautiful frag onto Voice. Seems to be finding his groove right here on the attack, making sure that they won't get flanked. Now, that won't be the case, as one is an attic, one is in tower. But in the meantime, Meat is planting the diffuser, and no one is going to be able to try and contest that. Jump out will come in from Yogurts, most likely. Won't be in time. Gets one. Meats will be finishing that thing off, and it's a one-on-one situation right now.
Yeah, Quadzy falls to Renshiro, and that means Meats has to hold this off. There is a good stun coming out, and well, it is the Nitro cell still in the hands of Renshiro, as he will now walk out. He knows where he is, but Meats has the upper hand. The new addition to Trust Gaming actually gets another round. This means they're getting awfully close to at least at one point, and maybe the complete free.
Yeah, they had the hopping right there onto Dermite, so he was like, in that case, you can just go for it. But I'm thinking, like, if you have the hopping, why don't you try and make him go more aggressive?
Yeah, like
trying
just
to go
tap
for
it.
defuse. No, just go for the defuse.
Big time, just balls to the wall.
He had the opportunity to do it, and because of the camera, they could have called it out way in time.
That's true.
If he would be moving, and a moving target, like, if you move, it's going to be harder to hit your target, right? Because you have to compensate for it with your mouse. If you're standing still, then you only have to press your mouse button.
And the big thing is as well, you can just hold the angle where the Thermite will walk into, instead of looking at a general direction where a hot ping was.
That's true. So like, it would have been a better opportunity to just go for the defuse right there. Now, that didn't work out, and that means First Gaming are 3-5 right now, seeming to, well, hoping for them to pick up their first win, bringing it to 4 points. As that will put them on the virtual top of the leaderboard from the start.
Would you say the key pickup is also come into play due to Trust Gaming banning Fetcher? Because now that little hatch at the...
yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, you can't really clear that right now, right? Is there a way to clear it?
Twitch?
They don't have Twitch.
No, so it's going to be really hard for them. Now, Trust Gaming doesn't really rely on that Thatcher, so...
And they go for the different approach as well, which does help them out, luckily. But you would want to have a double set of pushings, at least a little bit of pressure from the main entrance as well. But it seems like they don't really need it. They know there is a key in play, so they just want to slow it down and play it from the other way. Go for tower control.
They actually used the key. I mean, one on that hatch, that's certain, but the other one is still in his hands right there.
Oh,
as they actually did they just open up already?
I think they did.
I'm so confused on where they opened up. I believe they already have control of meeting then. No, that's not the case.
Huh?
I'm so confused.
What
They opened up the wall onto meeting, so now they're gonna try and take control of meeting. Most likely, Kaid will be falling back into sight anytime soon to try and make sure that they can still use that claw. That's one of the grenades being popped, yeah.
And Legion has already taken some damage, and now it's actually Ranchiro going down to Deepak. And that is the Ash already getting the first headshot in, one of maybe many, as this is now with some vertical play being opened up for the side of Trust Gaming, meaning they have added control as well. 2 ADS is being invested there, and Yogurts is standing by together with his mate. A lot of goo mines being thrown in as well, but that does not mean that that addict will be safe for a long time. It seems like XTreme is slowly falling back towards the bomb side, as Trust Gaming is putting on more and more pressure.
Yeah, they definitely are. As Living is going to get taken down right there by Deepak. Instant refrag coming down from Voy, as we are entering a 3-on-4 situation, and things are looking worse and worse for the side of XTreme, as Falco is still holding it from upstairs, so there's going to be no way for a hatch to be denied. Of course, there's no more hard breach left, so that doesn't really matter. And as we speak, he is falling back through the main stairs. Right now, though, Trust Gaming knows that Attic is going to be secured. They are going to be able to take control of Meeting and Attic, and that will give them a new opportunity on moving in right here.
But still, they have no clue where Yogurts is, and that means that they are still a bit scared. Falco takes down Navage. In the meanwhile, yes, it is Yogurts now on the lower side. It's Meats also being tagged up by that smoke as well. But Quatsi is the man to do it once again for Trust Gaming. We've highlighted him. We've sort of low-key flamed him, not having the impact he needs to have, as Yogurts is now trying to chase him down. But Quatsi is just too strong. It's a 1-on-3. Only Voy is alive, but he can do it. We've seen him clutch a 1v3 already, and he already has a first frag. Leonski, though, is too strong, meaning Trust Gaming has round number 6 in the bag, and now has a map point.
And this is where Quatsi comes into play. As soon as you need the aggression that he brings, just getting those antler frags, just going ballsy, using those grenades, he just seems to be popping off. But like on the defense, he's way too aggressive.
Well, but how would you balance it out? Because, well, he is the roamer. Would you say on certain maps just don't go aggressive, just wait for that flank, or is it just stay on the bomb side?
I'm not sure. Like it seems like he's not really confident on staying on one spot. He wants to keep on moving around. When you're on the attack, you have the opportunity to do so because you gain control. Like basic war, you know, you just flood.
You have to
everything behind you is clear.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. You only have to worry like for what's in front of you. The way he's playing defense is running around as well, but in the same time, like control, he's running into enemy territory. So he's gonna get shot by any single direction anytime soon, and that doesn't really help you if you want to survive.
No, because he doesn't have the drones to help him out. The cameras are there, but they get destroyed.
There's no information on where people are, and that's basically Quatsi needs information to properly function.
Yeah. or maybe play a little bit more like Vigil to stay low-key, be able to stay in those positions a little more confident, because usually now, as you said, there is no information. He's scared to stay in one spot. If you deny the vision of the drones with that ERC-7, maybe that does calm him down a little bit.
Yeah, but it still tells the team he's here, because you know you have the little
Yeah, that's
outline,
true.
so they still know you're there. It's just that they cannot pinpoint you. But if the reflex of your enemy is quick enough, that won't matter too much.
Well, a lot of stuff for VOD for Easy, the new analyst of Trust Gaming, announced today together with the addition of Meats. And of course their coach Anthony will say some hefty words against his young player, as he is also known as the grandpa of the Benelux scene. Not that old, doesn't have that gray hair like Hap does have some places. Sometimes. Like, if I look at the back of your head, you have some gray hair, but you also have Deepak and Leonski just going in, getting those frags and getting the diffuser almost down. A refrag from Livin doesn't do too much though, as Deepak is standing by, and Leonski is also going for a new fight at the staircase.
Side control right here. Leonski picks up one more, and it's all going to be up to Joris. It's game over. Trust Gaming wins this 3-7, as they are beating XTreme, who basically destroyed Actina Pact.
And that is very, very good for Trust Gaming.
Yeah, that's very good for Trust Gaming, but it says something about the level as well.
4 points out of the first day for Trust Gaming, and that is something to really put him higher up on the board. After I saw XTreme win 7-2 against Actina Pact, I thought, well, maybe they'll be the leader in the end.
They might be, but that's not going to be the case.
Nope. Unfortunately for them, they only get 3 points after the